It is? Oh, there we go. Good evening, everybody. My name is Trey Martinez, and on behalf of all the owners of Martinez, thank you for being here for this great function for Judge Cyndi Hinojosa.
Yeah, woo!
I was upstairs in my office while I was watching everybody get ready, along with Judge Hinojosa, and I went home and I was going to go change, and I called her and I said, listen, I'm in a suit and I'm ready to go, but would you mind if I wore shorts? And she's like, absolutely not. It's 98 degrees out there. So for those of you that are dressed up, I'm sorry. So guys, this is going to be a very short introduction. What I wanted to do was introduce Judge Hinojosa and Cyndi, as we all know her, and let you know what a great individual and public servant she is. Everybody knows what public servants, such as the folks that are running for city commission or people that are running for justice of the peace or anything else, they go through in order to serve our public. And so it's important for us to come out and support them. We know that we can support them in one of two ways. One is making sure that you go get your friends and family to go vote, right? And the other one, which is also just as important, because all these folks sacrifice themselves both personally and financially in order to do that. Right, so I'm going to request on behalf of Judge Hinojosa, as well as all the other people that give themselves to our community, that you donate to their campaigns, because it is important to make sure that we get great people like Judge Hinojosa on the job. So without further ado, I want to introduce Judge Hinojosa.
Thank you so much for allowing me to have this function here. It means a lot to me. Unlike the other Judge Hinojosa, I'm very, very short. My speeches are not long, but I want to bring him up to introduce the candidates and the elected officials before I say my comments.
You've heard the saying, behind every great leader is a great spouse. I'm the spouse. All right, I'm going to introduce the elected officials and the candidates. If I miss you, it's because you're not on the list. But don't be ashamed or worried about raising up your hand and say, hey, I'm so-and-so running for president of the United States, whatever, right? But because if you don't, then nobody's going to know you here, and then you're not going to get the recognition, and that's your problem, okay? All right, let me get through the list of folks. We have our trustee for Texas Southmost College, Edward Camarillo. He's already up there. My good friend and my comadre, and a person that I have known and loved for many years, Commissioner Sofia Benavides. Probably the first person I should have introduced is the chief judge, I guess, for the Justices of Peace in Cameron County, Brownsville, Texas. It's Linda Salazar.
Yeah, woo!
We have also our great county clerk, Sylvia Garza.
Yeah, woo!
Give me a little bit of money back, the other two great county, okay? Let's see. Lori Betancourt, County Court of Law number 2. We have Juan Magallanes.
Yeah, woo!
Judge Juan Magallanes.
That's okay.
And Judge Lori Betancourt.
That's okay.
Okay. He tells me what to do, all right? David Betancourt, County Clerk. County Treasurer. Ponemos la tengo aquí, okay? You should have seen the way it was when I married Juan's daughter. It was even worse, okay? Steve Guerra, the chairman of the Port of Brownsville.
Yeah, woo!
Okay, Roy de los Santos, who is a city commissioner and also a mayor.
Yeah, woo!
Did I miss any other elected officials? I'm going to introduce the candidate.
Judge Shannon Leon.
Well, you gotta throw some
The
grapes
hundred-
in there. I want to hear grapes.
Great. Pero bien regañona. District Judge for the 103rd District Court. Yeah.
Yeah! Woo!
Adela Garza, TSC.
Oh. We have a navigation district member. No.
Appraisal District.
Appraisal district.
Don't boo me.
Ricardo de la Garza.
I'm on the other side. I'm your side.
I'm glad you're here, but appraisal district people are not very popular nowadays. So thank you for being here. We have our juvenile judge, Adela Kowalski. And we have municipal judge Aaron Rendon. Let me get to the candidates. Former judge.
Gus Reese.
Oh, where's he at? Commissioner? Gus. Get on the chair or something. Was really down Commissioner Precinct 4. Any other elected officials? Okay. We have Aaron Garcia, former Justice of the Peace, candidate for the 107th District Court.
I could have sworn I saw Pedro Cardenas.
I didn't see him. Maybe you're right.
Chano Garza, who is Democratic Party chairman, national delegate. He's here from the great city of Weslaco. And everybody else is here. Say, yay, I'm here. Thank you so much for being here. Let me introduce to you this one guy. You've already been introduced by Craig, but let me just say a couple of words. I have the honor and the privilege and the great luck to be married to Cyndi Hinojosa. Before she became a judge, Cyndi was a person that dedicated most of her life to the community. Every board that served people, she was on that board. Every time she was asked to help people, whether it's the Good Neighbor Settlement House or the other organizations that provide assistance to the people in our community, she was there and she'd step up. She worked on organizations that are in Cameron Park, for kids, for housing, all these different boards that she was on. She wasn't on there because they paid or because they gave her recognition about anything. She was there because she wanted to serve. And so one day she comes to me, she says, I would like to be a judge and serve in that capacity. And so she has been, I sit there where she goes out at 2 o'clock in the morning to desk calls, where she gets calls from people that she knows asking her questions about what she can do or cannot do. She sits there and listens to evictions and cases against people that are being sued for debts. But she also is there for the young men and women who have so many tickets that they're ready to revoke their license. And she knows that if they lose their license, they're not going to be able to work. And so she uses her discretion to make sure that these people get treated fairly and get an opportunity to be able to work and to support their families. She's always thinking about trying to do something good for the community. And I know I'm talking a lot, but I want to make sure you know how much time and effort and dedication Cyndi spends in serving you and the people of this community as your Justice of the Peace.
That's right.
So let me again bring her up and have her say a few words.
Yay, Cyndi! Woo!
He said everything I was going to say. Anyway, thank you very, very much for coming. It's a very humbling experience to know that I have your support. It means a lot. Judge Linda, thank you for coming. We work very, very well together along with Judge Sorolla. We are there all the time, and we are there as board public servants to help. Our only charge in life is to help everybody as much as we can. we do not live in a rich community, or people do not have access to money, and a lot of them don't have education, so it is very, very hard for them to get ahead, and it is our charge to be able to help them. Whether it be community service or lowering fines or extending dates so that they do not lose licenses, they do not lose their jobs. It is our only chore that we have. It's so important, and we have to take it seriously day in and day out. Justice of the peace job, it is not always a fun job. It's not something that you take lightly, because people come to you in need every single day, and there are sometimes problems that you cannot help them with, but you are there to listen, and that is what I choose to do day in and day out. I do this because I love my community, and because it's important to me, excuse me, to be a good role model to my kids. And thank you very much for coming. And I was reminded a little while ago, there is a gentleman named Mike that I was a parole officer with 30 years ago. And I don't know if he's still here, Mike Aguila. And we worked together, it was fun. It was a long time ago, we were a lot thinner. But that's where it all started, with our desire to help everyone, and my desire to continue to help. And if there's anything that I can do to help you, please let me know. And thank you, Trey, again, and thank you, husband. And thank you, friends, for coming. I appreciate all of you. Gracias.
Yay, Cyndi!
That's it. Everybody party.
Break.